Hi everyone, today's mini lesson is how to add illustrations to impact the reading and writing experience. So we're going to be examining images and illustrations within books and talking about their role within the story and how they can impact the reading and writing experience. Images can say things louder than words. Sometimes the images alone can tell a really impactful story. Sometimes images within the text can help the reader better understand the story being told. So let's study a little further how images can impact the reading and writing experience. So what I want you to do is I want you to look at this picture for a moment, and I want you to, in your daybook, just quickly jot down what you think this image is trying to tell you, what story this image is trying to tell you. All right, so we're going to come back together, and this is actually an image from a book that I am about to read to you. So hold on to the thoughts that you wrote in your daybook for a moment. And this image is from a book that The Story of Ruby Bridges, and I'm about to read this book and another book. And I want you to, every time we see an image, I will pause, and I want you to quickly jot down in your daybook what you think that image is trying to tell you, what story that image is trying to convey to you. All right, so we're going to come back together, and what I want you to do is we're going to take turns. We're going to take a moment to examine several individual images within each book. And so what I want you to do is I want you to look. I'm going to point to an image from the book, and you can look back through your daybook. You can just think about what's coming to your mind at this moment. But you have 4 sticky notes, and what I want you to do is I want you to write down something that you think the image is trying to tell you. What is the story being told in that picture? And so I want you to come up and put your sticky note next to each image. You're going to do each 4 of these images, and we'll go through step by each image one at a time, so that way you can focus on what each image is trying to tell you. All right. So the whole purpose of this activity was for us to discuss how illustrations can impact the reading and writing experience. I want us to really understand why images are so important, because as authors we can use words to really impact our reader. But sometimes words aren't quite enough. Sometimes images can really add that extra element to the story. It can really hit home with the reader. They can make what we're trying to say so much more clear to our readers. They can have a greater impact on our readers. That way they can better understand what we're trying to convey. Because in this genre, we're trying to make an impact on our reader. We're trying to inspire them to create change and act to create change. And so by adding images, we can really help our reader better understand how to act and how to create change. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to one of the pieces that you've drafted so far, see where you can maybe add a few illustrations to where it can enhance the reading experience for the audience and the meaning that you're trying to convey through that story. Happy illustrating!